Hello, it's Catherine at Romans here, and I'm reviewing one of our body butters that we do. Remember, I told you we don't just do home fragrances, we also do bath and body care as well. We also have our own homeware decor section, which is slowly expanding. At the moment, we only have vases and wax melt burners in there, but as with anything, as time gets on, more things get added. At the end of the review of the body butter, I will also be telling you about a charity candle that we're doing that can be pre-ordered, ready for the release of September. So, what I've already done the live, so there's some of you that were probably in my live who are now watching this thinking, I've heard this already, so I do apologise. And thank you to those who did join me in my live and support me, which I do appreciate. So, what I'm reviewing here is the Lost Cherry body butter. It's a mouth-watering fruity floral accord with an opening notes of cherry liqueur and almond, with heart notes of black cherry, plum, Turkish rose and sambac, jasmine and spices, on base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, tonka and musk. And this was inspired by Tom Ford. All our body butters have no SLLs or parabens in them, no nasty chemicals. What you're getting in here is a body butter that is packed full of luxurious ingredients. We've got cocoa butter, we've got coconut oil, and plenty of vitamin E, which is what we all need in the skin, especially with the hard water, when you're in hard water areas. And then obviously with the climate, especially if you buy the coast, and with the winds, and then especially with the cold coming in as well. We even recommend it to farmers when they're out, doing the harvests for their hands. So it's very good for chapped hands. So anyway, this is the body butter. Now I've already smelt it because I said I've already done the review, and all I can say, it is scrummy, yummy cake in a tub. Yes, there's supposed to be all these other notes in there, but all I can think of is Mr. Kipling Bakewell tarts, or Bakewell tart cakes in general, the slices, because it literally does smell like Bakewell tart. I suppose after a while, if you kept sniffing it, you probably get all the other notes coming through as well. There is a bit of rose there as well, but really, to be honest, all I can smell it is like Bakewell tart and marzipan, and it's absolutely great. I love it. So with the body butters, I like the fact that these don't spill everywhere, because you can tip it upside down and it's solid. With all our products, as I've always said, a little goes a long way. So you don't need a lot. Just a little bit. That's how it is on there. Look, see. So you just rub it in as you would any other moisturising, which is really good for your hands. You've got dry skin on your face, your legs, or when you come straight out the shower and you want to, lock in the moisture straight away. I also use the body oils, and again, a little goes a long way. And your skin, I've been using the body oil for a good couple of weeks now, and it's great, and so is my daughter. So that is that. So it's a 200 grams, so it's quite a lot in there. And as you can see, I only used a little bit. And that is priced at £15. The Lost Cherry is actually a premium scent as well, so that's even better. With the premium scents, remember I said they come in the black boxes, whereas the normal fragrances come in the white. A lot of our fragrances are either our own creations, or they're inspired on another fragrance. So with the body butters, it's not just Lost Cherry that's available. We have other scents, and they are coconut and lemongrass. We also have creamy musk and sandalwood. I've got the body oil in that, and that is amazing. We've got damson plum, rose and patchouli, dark honey and tobacco. I reviewed the dark honey and tobacco linen spray the other day, and that is inspired by a men's aftershave, and even my husband liked it. You worry at first when you think tobacco. It's doesn't sound very good, but it is absolutely amazing, and it's actually one of the boss's favourites at Romans as well. She absolutely loves it. So, and my husband was quite impressed as well. So, yes, the dark honey and tobacco, that is a premium as well, and that comes in the black. Lost Cherry, which is what I've got here. My Girl, which is inspired by Caroline O'Hara. That's the perfume that's in the black shoe. We've also got Pink Passion, which I did the body lotion to that the other day. That's very sweet. That would be more aimed at teenagers, you know, if you've got young teenagers. And it's the same with the Pink Sugar. It sort of reminded me of Candy Floss and like the soap sprays we used to have to back in the early 90s when we was at high school. My daughter's got the Pink Sugar one upstairs. Savage, which is based on one of the aftershaves. And Tranquility, which is basically going to a health spa in a jar or in a candle or whatever you want to buy. It has the base notes of lavender in it, but it's all essential oils. We've had someone who bought from us who knows her essential oils. She went to college, she studied all of that, and she says, unlike other companies that use the fake lavenders, we don't. What you see is what you get, and it's all natural. So anything with a lavender in, it's been a hit with a lot of people. Lavender spa, especially the room linen spray. So as I said, that's £15. If you live near me, you can order through me. If not, I can give you the link. We have got some sales coming up. Some things I've already pinned up. And then some towards the end of the week as we come out of August, I will pin up as well. There's a few fragrances that everybody loved before and want them brought back. Or what they decided to do is whatever they've got left of those particular oils to add to the product, they're just going to use it up, and it's first come, first served. So once they're gone, they're gone. So the minute I put the post up to say this is what's available, you know, if you love it, grab it, because you know you might not get it. Also, we go on to the charity candle now. I didn't know about this because I've only been with Romans, I think it's about 4 or 5 weeks now. They do every now and then, when they do a month, they do a charity candle. And this is for one of the managers that work at Romans, and her name's Megan. She's on my profile as well, on Facebook and Instagram and all the other social medias that are available. Basically, the charity is the Cavernoma Alliance UK charity. Now, what happened with Megan is she's living with a neurological disorder. After she had her little boy, she was getting a lot of headaches and was quite poorly. And obviously, at first, they would just point it down to pregnancy or then after pregnancy. But then at 25, she was diagnosed with a brain tumour. Obviously, this devastated her because obviously she's not only got a newborn little boy, she'd got a 3-year-old little girl. And her husband was in the army. He still is, but he's on leave looking after her now for the moment. The size of the tumour and the location, because most tumours are normally on the surface of the brain, sadly hers wasn't. It's deep inside, which means it cannot be treated. They thought they could laser, they thought they could do this, they thought they could do that. And then when the day actually came, they couldn't. So it means now that she can't drive, she can't work. But obviously she does the Roman thing because it just gives us something to focus on days when she does feel a little bit better. Obviously her husband's at home looking after her. So this charity was founded in 2005, and it's to help families like Meg. And what they do is they offer support, counselling, they do medical card alerts, and they're basically there to help the families and to help promote the condition, to try and get more research done on it. Because obviously at the moment they can't help Meg, unfortunately. But as with any condition like my own, as times go on, people become more aware, more work's done, and more becomes known about it. So she's hoping by doing this that in years to come, if someone else became in her shoes, then at least they stand a chance. She's a lovely lady, and I don't know how she told the story in the live, to be honest. It was horrible to be told that, you know, the fact that you're sitting on a ticking time bomb. But her spirits were good, and what she did was she's created a lovely candle, and it's not just a normal small candle either. It is the 30 cl. It's the large one, and it's not just one fragrance in it either. It's a double layer, which is even better. So she's got 4 favourite scents at Romans. So what she's done is she's created 2 candles with 2 double layers. So one is the Rouge 540 with the Fame by Paco Rabanne. And the Fame is spot on because I have the perfume and I've smelt both, and there's hardly any difference at all. You'd think it was the same thing. And then the other one was of her favourites was the Daffodil and Vanilla. So that's been combined as well. They are available to pre-order now, but they don't actually go on release till the 1st of September. And then they'll only be available till the 30th of September. So it is literally just for 1 month. The candle will be £22, but £3 of that is going straight to the charity. So obviously, the more candles we sell, the more money that's raised and the more research that can be done. So if anybody is interested, please pop in the comments below and I will get you on the pre-order. With a pre-order, you pay immediately. Your name goes down, and the minute the 1st of September hits, obviously it'll be ordered. And with Romans, you know, the order's very, very quick. The most I've waited is 48 hours, but most things come next day by DPD. So if anybody's interested in the candle, please let me know, because you're helping a charity, and there's somebody somewhere. All of us are linked to somebody that's had, you know, known someone with a brain tumour or has had cancer or, you know, some sort of illnesses, you know, a neurological problem. So at the end of the day, more treatment needs to be done, more things need to, you know, to help them, because it, you know, it must be devastating, especially with the seizures. It's, you know, they're vacant seizures and they can last really quick, or she can be gone for 5 hours. So that's like 5 hours of a day, 5 hours of her life that she'll never get back. And immediately overnight, you know, she was no longer allowed to drive no more. So all her independence was took from her, you know. So it's awful. And, you know, there's some days as well where she struggles with the children and obviously her family. I know her mother was in the live yesterday. Her mother's lovely as well, and they all have to step in. She is a remarkable woman, and you know, she's doubted herself, said she feels like a failure. We've told her she's not, at the end of the day. On that note, I've got the dog now barking because we've got the Royal Mailman. That's Peggy for you. On that note, if anybody's got any questions, please leave them below, and I will see you later.